that's what you want.
Let the true heroes deal with that then. That was not worth my time, not at all. Peach, malt, sugar, liquid. We're getting closer to moving towards what is supposed to be a beer. Ah, there's a secret and mysteries of making beer. And we did find out that our little peoples tried to fight most profoundly against a diseased gibbering and decided to run away after mistaking it for a dragon. Yeah,
Whatever you desire.
something, I suppose. Now we're gonna spend some time on the road to get our little lady going. Anything. Google the German. Do that. Do tell me if you find the German version of that. Sounds interesting enough. I mean, I do now, and that is actually something that is still somewhat common in the more countryside of Germany, where basically every family has their own little distillery, which is quite fun, because that means that you have quite literally now a lot of homebrew alcoholic around. Something rather amazing. Actually, anything else to say?
I have nothing you wish.
The bullshit sword and spirits, probably running all over the countryside, foolish as you please. What were you thinking? I wanted to ask you about the witch, actually.
Worse than a cheating kobold.
Good to know, never know. Yes, did you set up the moles to protect us too? Seems like we dealt with the village. Now, Muzzy does have a quest, if memory serves. Here you are. Do you have quests? Yes, you have a quest. That starts a bit after your fight. Pilch? Pilch is a form of a beer. It's a bit different from your average pills, and as the name would imply, it is of course deeply tied to cologne. Yes, it's quite litty. Not yet, but yes. And it would be a top fermented beer in this particular case. So that is basically what you're trying. I mean, it still counts officially as a beer, as long as you only put in the agreed upon ingredients. But yeah, the different processes by which you can ferment it in order to actually create the necessary alcohol, and in the case of Welsh, you actually end up with a bit more in actual alcohol content in your drink. Oh, interesting. You'd be surprised how often that is the case for most languages, actually, to convey very specific concepts that you basically, as a people, boil it down to one singular word, so everybody's like, ah, yeah, that word means that, even if it's a larger concept behind that, and it's not really gonna work in other languages that well.
Now, come on,
Sadly.
kill something now. Yeah.
Greetings, Your Grace.
Oh, I arrived ready to ask for an audience with you. A man and a woman well dressed. They have not stated a business, however, preferring to speak to you. We'll deal with them. You'd think so. Then came the time when I tried to explain to somebody the Torschlusspanik. Oh boy, that was fun. Because Germany does like doing that. We take very, very broad concepts, beat them down with a stick until they're nice and, pliable enough that you can turn them into a one singular word. Although, to be fair, this word is made of many, 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 many words as well. Okay, so before we continue, let me quickly see how long it takes to get Muzzy to start getting into trouble. I think she has actually 2 quests. She has 1 quest and I think 1 other thing that can happen with her in the party. Ah, yes, the secrets of language and why it's such a pain in the ass. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. So the first should... One requires us to go to the city, the other requires us to just spend some time on the road. Well, we can do that. Well, then a good day to you. I'm sure you're wondering what brings us here before you. Let me get it over with. In my own time, introduction first. My colleague and I are moneylenders, you see, from Matkatla. I'm here to collect a debt that is owed by the late Lord Dennis. I highly doubt that. Up to the amount of 2,000 gold pieces. You know that the late Lord is quite dead, obviously, and it is attached to his property. I believe it falls on you to repay it. No. Preposterous. There's no such debt. I would know of it. But on the contrary, there is. Fact, we have a script here asserting such, and it has a seal upon it. Fully documented and legal, I assure you. What? Let me see that. It's Lord Denny's signature, all right. The wax has been pressed with his seal, but there's no way to determine precisely when this was done. The seal was lost during the troll invasion, along with other things. Aha. Could gotten hold of it and used it to forge these documents. Not forgery. We did not come here to cause any trouble, just to collect a simple outstanding debt. If we decide to refuse, well, you'll simply have to take exception to that. Let debts slide, especially debts made by nobles, we would be out of business. If you choose to honor the script, you will be forced to take other measures. At least there are perhaps a dozen locals who owe us upwards to 1,000 crowns. I said that merchant recently made a similar to that, and we can do the same. I'll call in those debts immediately if you refuse. Of course, we can have these done, even if something were to say happened to us. Really want to pay these assholes back? I don't trust them at all. I kind of want to murder them. Oh, Coachella, let's see if you find equivalent for yours. Actually, Mr. Streamer, gaming, you don't have to talk. I mean, technically speaking, since this is rather relaxing, I do have the time if I want to. What shall we do about these moneylenders? I really don't trust them at all. Do we want to execute them? I kind of want to execute them, honestly. It seems like a reasonable thing to do. Maybe we could just pay them, I suppose, or we could try to get them down. I really don't trust them. Well, I'm the kind of person, you know, who just does things at their own pace. So let's see, what was that word? Let me just quickly copy that from you. Let's see what Google tells me what that is supposed to be. Ein finnisches Malzgetränk. Yeah, which means you're gonna hear me going all German on you. Well, suffer the consequences, bitches. You wanted to fucking hear this? Now I'm looking at it. Can I get a bit more information about this? Well, it's a dünn Bier. Disgusting. Lagerbier oder Ale, das weniger Alkohol enthält als die meisten anderen, normalerweise zwischen 0,5 und 2,8%. Manchmal ungefiltert und breiartig war es im mittelalterlichen Europa und im kolonialen Nordamerika ein bevorzugtes Getränk im Vergleich zu teurem Bier mit höherem Alkoholgehalt. Aha, that doesn't tell me much though. I can get a recipe for it, that's neat. And I would like this. Let's see what you tell me. Ah, there it is. Es ist eine Mischung aus Wasser, Salz, Zucker und Hefe. Well, just by adding sugar in there, you actually already disqualified yourself from calling it a beer. Alkoholgehalt ist sehr gering mit durchschnittlich 0,51% Alkohol. And it's weak as fuck. That's not much alcohol in there, Jesus Christ. Kind of weak, isn't it? How much would I need to drink of that to just get fucking buzz going? Jesus Christ. Just to give you a bit of an understanding, the maximum alcoholic count that you have here named is, well, it's like our average beer has 6 times that. And that's the average. Jesus Christ. Interesting, though. And there's quite a few recipes for that. which I do find rather interesting. But yeah, basically it's a dark malt beer. What would be a German equivalent? And I guess, I mean, a Kirsch does come closer color-wise, but not really. What would be a good one? A dark one. Yep, yep, yep. Flensburger, there are some of the big companies that do have malt beers, mind you, so darker beers as an alternative. There's, of course, also the variant without any alcohol in it, which seems like quite a bit of a waste, but meh. There's some at least I tried, like the Flensburger one. That's kind of neat. Interesting. Another thing learned. Now back to making random decisions on the lives of other people. Or, well, not, depending on how you want to do this. Also, I do need to change things around, don't I? Namely here. Yes. I need to go like this. And go like this. Yeah, that needs to taste good. And to be fair, yes, alcohol does need to taste good first and foremost, otherwise it is gonna be somewhat boring. Also, I randomly decided that I shall add your bits towards my little pizza farms because, well, why not? Now then, back to deciding what to do with moneylenders. I have a distinct feeling I will probably just execute them, because I don't trust these fuckers at all. Well, take them away immediately and execute them. What? Said this wouldn't happen. Said she was the mark. Aha. You'll pay for this. Your people owe us the money and it will be collected. I don't think so. Now, our beer should have somewhere between 5 to 6%. That is where you should aim for. In some rare cases, if it's something from up north, from the coast, more like 7%. And again, if you go up north, you're gonna get corn, and just corn. Lots of corn. Which is a nice liquor that has somewhere around 40%. But yeah, the beer should be somewhere between 5 to 7%, if you ask me. That's kind of the box that we're going off here most of the time. Well, as a result, there's a matter of their threats. If their locals will owe them money, they will be angry if they're forced to pay immediately. I know, do something for the people, and we're still only going to pay half of what they initially asked for. Another problem solved. Through violence. Violence is such a nice, simple solution to things. Sometimes it's just the thing Doctor ordered.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, honestly, kinda depends. Most of the beers around here that are somewhat high on the percentage scale still have a very unique and beer taste to them. On the other hand, you know, takes a bit longer until I would consider them to be tasting like booze. I need to get it in the upper 20s before I would consider it. I mean, take wine for example. Wine has more percentage than wine. Most definitely doesn't taste like booze. I guess it kind of comes down to the specific method of making at the end of the day. We do need to spend a bit of time, and we do think we can potentially...
If you say so.
How late is it in the day? 11th hour. Pretty sure there's an event with Muzzy that we can... Yeah, there he is. Groove the Squisher.
You and my kind not get along.
But this baby paladin, girl play rush up like big warrior. Whom you speak of? Hey talk you, pipsqueak. Go open to dolls. This big girl's word. Show you difference and wimpy halfling punch. And go off squishy hit. Watch me. The difference, still nothing. And you go off hurt head. Go off no like. Go off will squishy your kind. Sit by and take the results to myself. Now we have struck an innocent merely to dishonor me. Demand satisfaction. A rotish fool. Huh? Duel, you idiot. I've gone too far. My honor demands satisfaction. And fight, go off? What I said, stupid. Choose the battlefield. Okay, girl. I've had it copper coronet in pits. You want to go squishy? You come there. Go off, kill you. Should we there? See? Out there for some entertainment.
Dishonorable. The boorishness of the large people never ceases to amaze me.
You do that. I think I'm gonna open myself a beer in a bit. Seems like a pretty good plan. As far as I'm concerned. Oh, the large people never cease to amaze me. You told him. There's another demands. Let us go within the copper coronet. Yes. There's another quest involving her, I think her sister or her aunt or something. Something like that.
What would you?
Yeah, it sounds weird when I say beer. Yeah, which is why I was not trying to
Yours to command.
say it. Oh, Pitchmansha, come to duel with the ogre Gurf. Where's he? Was I halfling? Gurf knows how to pick him. Eat a chwap. Charlie ain't here to answer your stupid questions. Stand there all day and insult me, or will you tell me where he is? And fine, I don't give an elf's ass. Check with this girl, Bunkin. She's over there, the rest in yellow. Maybe you know where he's at. Yeah, whatever, go away. Where is the lady then? Hello, Bunkin. The last name, meaning bear. Creative. Ain't he here? We're looking for Gorf. He said he'd need us here. Ain't here? Gorf said he'd be coming after the 7th hour at night. You can talk to him then, I guess. Can you track him down? We don't want to wait that long. I'm not gonna... Oh wait, there he is. Gorf, over here. Where's Gorf? Gorf. There he is. Gorf the Squisher. He shall be squished. And was blocked by the tavern bench.
You and my kind not get along.
You're ready to fight, Pitman. Shut up and get in the pit. Now then, time to kill him. Tattooed the picture on himself, okay. That's an interesting decision. Okay, let's see, do I have anything equipped on you? Okay, we have a sword and we have a shield. Sounds pretty good. Now, squish him.
Yes? Of course.
Goes with the last name, why not? I mean, you can, I'm not gonna stop you.
The group needs me.
Yes, come on, squish. Squish faster, squish harder. Well, depending on where you tattoo is, yeah, there's some pain involved, I can tell you as much. From my own experience with that. Especially parts where, you know, the skin is relatively thin and a lot of nerves going. That's really not a nice place to put a tattoo on. I can tell you as much from personal experience. Ooh, that's a painful memory. Come on, squish harder, squish harder. I'm not gonna lose to this bastard now, will you? Good. Very good.
Sire.
Yeah, Virtu has won the day for once. And hopefully the lesson has been pounded into the lad's head. Come, let's be away from this boorish place. What if I don't want to? where is your equipment gone? Probably in somebody else's inventory. Did you just fucking drop it on the fucking ground? You just dropped it on the fucking ground,
Fair
didn't you?
enough, my friend.
You didn't have much, but still no fucking reason to just drop it on the ground, no, is there? Jesus Christ, woman. Okay. Now we have that out of the way, we will just need to... Yeah, you do that, little one. Go, take a piece. We shall do some traveling to pass some days, so we can get some things
I
going
got
on.
some cheap beer for ya.
Rest. Get nice and cleaned up, and then... I guess we could also take a stint over at the Adventurous Mart to sell some more equipment. And have the option of buying it back at some time, if we desire. And after that we're going to have to make our... we don't have to, but we'll make our decision. Shite with the vampires. Yay, vampires! Woo! Vampires go! We need cheerleaders. Where are our cheerleaders? Actually, that's probably a bad idea considering that I don't like King Sunlight, so trying a whole little cheer performance in the sunlight is probably going to do damn bad, so night performance only. And cheerleaders at night, for some reason, mystifistical or otherwise, sounds really, really dirty. Yeah, just saying, you know. Just putting it out there. Yeah, for the glory of Arm. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Come here, little one.
Ribald Bartman at your service.
That was my favorite happiness. How does you be, girlie? Well, good friend, thanks to play here. Okay, she's a good woman at heart and saved my life from a shadow fiend in the hills. I does owe your friend a debt of things for keeping a fine nest like you among us. I trust adventuring goes well. Well enough. I might say that to the life misses your noble presence rebuilt. Yeah, sweet to say so. I don't miss it much though, to say for certain. Have a look about my new venture, yes, and don't be so long in your visits next time. Dream of it, good friend. As these people actually know each other.
The finest shopping in all of Faerun. Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration. Just the goods, bare and plain.
Which, to be fair, you know, it's a tempting offer. Just the goods. Nothing in between. No nonsense. Okay, what do we have in our inventory now? We have the Knight's Gift +5. Actually, where is my... oh yeah, I can't imagine where my gem back went. Vision 1 hit point every 5 rounds. It's weak as fuck. Is there anyone who doesn't have a helmet on? I guess Yoshimo doesn't have one. Can you wear that, Yoshimo? You can. Well, congratulations, you got that nice little stone now to put on your head. Dusk Blade plus 2 points of cold damage. We would have liked to pick up fucking Hilbert at some point, or spears or something, you know, another two-handed option, but for some mysterious reason I did not, so that's gonna bite me in the ass. Untold times to come, basically. Fire resistance plus 20, it's not bad. But I don't think... I mean, technically you can use this for the moment at least. You can sell that. As well as those. I guess I can give you that as well. Yeah, look at these items we're not gonna need any longer, like the symbol here. It can be sold. Can be sold. Indeed, can be sold. Rank skills we're gonna keep. Oh yeah, the icons. That is what we should deliver at some point. And then we're gonna have to travel back and pick up our fucking gem back.
What can we do to make your dreams come true today?
Can't even sell those things, eh? I'm not surprised. Just might be annoyed. Okay, I have to travel back and pick up my gem back. But I have a very distinct feeling I know where it is.
Very well.
We do need to waste a few days so that Muzzy's little quest gets spawned. And then we actually have all the companions. I shall politely ignore the new additions to the cast. Well, you can actually then think about party composition in the more long run, I suppose. That also would be nice.
Whatever you want. If you say so.
Of course we're not going there, will they? No, of course not. Okay.
Of course.
And I intend to do some extra traveling, I suppose. Let's go to the refugee
If that's what you want.
and to the Dianis
Tell me
Keep.
all about it.
What means we can do some more, because I think actually there is at some point going to be a battle for our keep. Which I think is the end of the storyline. I only did the warrior keep I think once, so my memory is not very much reliant when it comes to that.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Whatever you desire.
And once we have that out of the way, we shall meet up with the vampires and join them. The vampires and the vampires. Excuse me. Sudden internally my mind was like reverting back to a previous state. Loading a save game. And remember that vampires are the best thing ever. I shall make the best choice, yeah, best choice. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Actually, I haven't engaged with the vampires that often. I think I chose them only like once or twice, because the first time out of curiosity, the second time I did it, because I was doing a bit more of an evil playthrough. If memory serves. Yeah. The problem with being an evil bitch in any RPG is, of course, that you will find yourself severely limited in your activities, because, of course, quests and the like usually gonna get picked up by people who are outright like, shut up, stop talking to me, bitch, and stop whimpering.
Whatever you want.
Much to fair, it's a fair point. Stop fucking whimpering at a random stranger in the streets, but it doesn't lend itself well to picking those up now, does it? It's a bit of a problem, mind you. Now that I have been thinking about it, talked about it in such detail, I do feel actually I should make some kebab for myself at some point. Yeah, homemade, because, well, and afford these two
You
overrides.
must gather your
Without
party
any-
before venturing forth.
Without any icky sauce though. I like some spicy sauce with that. Spicy sauce is great. Spicy sauce is awesome. Some white jizz,
I serve this land regardless.
not. Arrived. It's terrible, is it not? Did you see the destruction of the flood from the road? There are many put out from the farms. Oh shit. It was the old dikes, my lady. Lord Dionys was planning on building new ones to replace them, but it was always a project for the next year, it seems. Now it has caught up to us. How many locals who have demanded to speak with you? So many upset. I've limited the number to but a few. Okay, we have a problem. I see.
Nothing's worse than a cheating cold.
Lady, you're here to protect folks like us. We were assured that the dikes would be fixed, so there'd be no more floods. That one was worse than all the others, all of them. My farm was completely sodded. My son was killed. The water came so quickly. That's all we could do to get away with our lives. Lost everything. Many of us have. Why now that you're not our Lord Danish, but you're our lady. We have paid your taxes, and now we need your help. He's actually making a fair point now. Let me prove to you that, well, you know, a monarchistic system rules when it comes to stuff like this, because we're just going to be like, okay, you need help here. Take it, bitch. We need your help. We demand your help. If you want to be a lady, then you need to fix the problem. Yeah, I'll need to talk like that. I'm sure our lady players willing to help us to do what's right. Either the dike needs to be fixed, or all of the farmers have to be rebuilt, or both. And there's going to be a lot of angry people. Calm down, everyone. And there's no altering that. Please, just remain calm. Lady, determine the cost for damages and rebuilding the dike. You will need to choose what, if anything, will be done right now. Damage to land is costly. It's too bad we do not have access to Lord Deni's covers, because the cost to rebuild is over 5,000 gold. It's not much though, let's see. Guess what it takes to rebuild? Sure. I mean, 5,000 is really nothing. That hurts my pockets. Very generous. I will go a long way towards restoring things to the way they were. Thank you. What about the dikes? Are you going to rebuild those? The dikes are almost as costly. Hence the reason why Denise kept putting them off. 2,000 gold to rebuild them, my lady. A harsh expense, I know. It's not a problem. To prevent future problems and get more tax revenue from our people, this should be done. Spend 2,000 GP to rebuild the dikes. Very good, my lady. I will see that the reconstruction ends immediately on the new dikes. I've been more than fair with us, my lady. And we will thank you for all you have done. Indeed, I don't think Lord Denise himself would have been as generous to his people. Let's go then and start our rebuilding. Over us now will truly prosper. Yes, you will, people. So I'm a generous person. Actually, no, it's just an investment into the future, because, well, the people are happy with me and are happily paying their taxes. I don't need to hire people to come to their houses and break their legs every time I want to collect taxes. And secondly, if the dikes hold, then, well, the land will not be flooded and these people can produce crops. I would actually rather like to know what sort of crops they are actually planting, because that is a good question. If it's just food stuff, we might be actually able to introduce some cash crops as well. That would be nice. Bit dependent on the climate and what crops are available, of course, but it would be rather neato. Bring more revenue to my lands, basically. What did you do now? Some other means. Because I actually don't know how the fact they are farming. Which is kind of saddening.
If that's what you want.
Do I need to go
Whatever you
to
desire.
any specific place? Now there she is. Amasi, thank the gods that I found you. The third Pela. No. What happened? How was Pela hurt? I have to save her. I didn't mean to do it. I brought a love potion from Wallace the peddler at the market square. Just wanted her to love me. Only had a sip of it and she collapsed. You fed her poison. You fool, you need no potion. She always loved you. Must go to her. Where's she? She's with your mother. Was I to know it was poison? Now please, hurry. I will meet you in Freight Meat. Please, we must go to her mother's home. Where should we? Who are these halflings, Pela and Dano? Pela is my sister, and Dano is her bee's throat. She may be dying. We must go to her. Shall I accompany you? Lead on. I was going to help our little companions. Apart from, you know, certain companions. Let's quickly see if there's anything else going on with my keep that needs my attention, or my unbelievably deep pockets. Then we're gonna do this, and then, well, I guess then we're up with party composition again. mean, there's some that are probably gonna stay. I mean, you know, it took a lot of work to get the little fuckboy here to be actually a fuckboy, so he's probably gonna stay around. So our front line is pretty secure. Viconia is pretty good as a mid line, although she is forever going to be held back by a low amount of HP. Her constitution is really not great. I kind of like to keep your hero around as well. She's kind of neato. Yoshimo, because we do need a sieve, which leaves one spot open, and I would like to get a mage, but that also gives us options. As far as mages are concerned, Edwin is always going to be a good choice as a mage because he is one of the best.
Something small. Anything.
Maybe a little winged elf would also work because she's mage cleric or cleric mage, depending on how you want to see it. Would also be an option because this is Baldur's Gate, and the mage is rather useful to have around. They do have a nice amount of spells. I mean, I myself could at least work as a, you know, half a mage, considering some of the buffs and shit I can do. But I'm not going to become a backliner now, will I? I'll always be a frontliner for the most part. Just because I do like it. Which, I guess it leaves us with options. Just a few more options. Now then, time to save the day once more, because we are, of course, good people. We save the day. Yes, yes. I mean, we do it for our companions. We are not really doing it for the rest of the world, at least not for free. Where was yours, actually? Fenton House, there it is. Apart from that... See, I would really like it if Muzzy would be a fighter sieve, in which case I actually probably would take her along.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Now then, let's see here.
Yes?
Motta, what happened? Trap you returned. Spell has been poisoned by the old gnome peddler. Wallace, why would he do such a thing? Have no clue, Muzzy. I need to find him. Perhaps there's yet hope for Pala. It's too much. I must find Wallace and unravel this mystery. But even your daughter. Go now. Chief Pala, may the gods be with you. Save your sister, I swear on it. Something we must do, and quickly. The gnomish peddler Wallace will most likely be found near the market square. Let us seek him out and see where we'll go from there. Let's return it will find the fiend.
Whatever you want.
Just be happy that you're part of the group, otherwise you would have to pay fucking massive amounts of money for that. Mage services do not come cheap. Which absolutely they shouldn't, considering the level and equipment involved. Where was Wallace? I think he was down here, wasn't he? If memory serves, that he is. Usually it serves me rather well when it comes to stuff like that. And you down here? And you along the market square? Maybe he's not around because it's the middle fucking of the night. Martha, did I ever talk to you?
I have nothing you wish.
No. But it also wasn't important, apparently. There he is. See? Told you so.
How may I assist?
Old gnome, I would have words with you. Muzzy Fenton it is. Aye, it's been a long time it is. Yes, they're not such a long time for Derna and Pala. I know, I've seen him just this week. I expect wedding bells will be coming for the two of them. How so, if you've murdered my sister? Murdered? What do you speak of? Potion that you've sold then was poison. Nothing can cure her. She's been in a coma since she had a zip of it. Has he known your family for a score of years? I've never do such a thing. And who would? Why, I have a new supply for potions. A young cleric in town. What is his name, and where is he to be found? Bal is his name. He lives in the Temple of Joaquin. Well, sure, I had no idea. I believe you, though. I'd suggest that you discretion is lacking. A responsible businessman would be sure that his products were safe. It certainly fell well short. You're right, Muzzy, I'm very sorry. Well, as you didn't know, it seems surreal. It really does, and my sister's life is truly at risk. To the temple, then? Yes, my friend. Thank you again for your support. Such as we seek out the Temple Superior, Overgold Ren Villain. I have no proof of Bal's guild other than Wallace's word and my suspicions. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. We do need to kinda prove the point, basically. Measure boys, well. It is just gonna be accusations.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Of course.
We should save the game because I'm smelling combat in my near future. Hello, Overgold. Talk to me.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
I've come to speak with you about Baldur, your grace. My companion here, Muzzy, has good cause to believe that this fellow is an agent of evil. Among us. Surely you must be mistaken. Also, terrible Leute, I admit, but I shouldn't think him to be evil. I assure you this is true. Bal supplies Wallace, a local merchant with potions. One of these potions poisoned Muzzy's sister. A highly unusual request. Bal's privacy must be respected, but if it clears things up, perhaps I could search his chambers. Let us then put this matter behind us. I shall look into Bal's chamber right now. Find hard evidence, we will call Bal and see what he has to say about it. Wait here if you would. Good. So far we didn't need to deal with any skull bashing. Perhaps the idea is not so ludicrous after all. I found some suspicious paraphernalia in Bal's chambers. An alchemy set and a symbol of Talona, the Lady of Poison. Members of the Faith have stayed during Lokien's absence, but never to these sorts of depths. I know not what to say, Muzzy. Let us summon Bal and see what he has to say about this. Bal, approach us, please. These good people would speak with you. Well, not good people, but yeah, sure.
The gods are unforgiving.
What is it, Overlord? I'm quite busy. Bal, I've just returned from your chambers. What do you think it is that I found? Never entered my chambers, old man. Enter them I did, Bal. I found alchemist's poisons, bottles, and a holy symbol of Talona. You have betrayed Joaquin. Just to listen to this. Get rid of these fools, Overgold. Bal, false lyric. You stand accused of attempted murder. This is ludicrous. Who in the hell are you? Muzzy Fenton. Wallace the Pillar brought potions of love from you. Poisons, in reality. You can no longer claim innocence, as the Overgold has found your tools of evil. I will not leave myself in your hands. Do not take me alive, halfling wrench. You're all but admitted your guilt, Bal. I no longer need to take your life. Talona is my mistress. She will save me! Committed the ultimate crime, Bal. You have turned your back on goodness and embraced evil. Talona cares not for her bumbling slaves. She will soon discover. But just technically speaking true, Talona is relatively uncaring of her followers for the most part. She's kind of involved in her whole, you know, business and pestilence thing, so... Yeah, she's not the most caring of mistresses. You shall die. The glory of affliction shall anoint you, and your fall will add to Talona's black glory. I doubt that will happen. What did you summon there? A poison mist? Let's see you deal with me. Kill the little ones first. Most of HP. You don't kill the guy.
Justice is served.
It is.
Perhaps Bal has a cure for this disease on his person. We must obtain it and return to Pala.
We also, you know, kind of made him explode into little meaty pits, which is a pretty nice deal, actually. Indeed, here's the bottle. It might not work, but what other choice do we have? The poison will resist normal and magical cures. Sorry, Muzzy, we had a viper in our midst and I did not know it. I should begin blessing upon your sister. The bottle is indeed an antidote. That's your only hope. Let us return to my house. But I wanted to steal the rest of his stuff.
You are more than welcome in my
Back home, daughter. Please return bearing good tidings. We found a potion that could cure Pala. Make sure it's safe. Fuck. No, we are not sure. Yeah, but we have no other choice. Paler is at the death's door. Trust in the gods, daughter. Use it on your sister and pray. Sounds a bit risky, but okay.
She breathes easier, and color returns to her features. It may be working.
Or it might be making it worse. Praise the heavens! He's resting now, and I am now most relieved. If all goes well, shall be ready to leave when Pala awakens again. I shall understand, however, if you cannot wait. We can wait. Take care of your sister. We will return. Thank you. Tomorrow.
If that's what you want.
That basically means that she's going to stay here for like, I think 24 hours it is, and then you can recruit her again. We're just going to go into the inn and take a long, nice rest. We're also going to look in there to see if the armor's still around. Well, kind of interested in what a Chervin of Taluna might carry around with them. It might be worth something.
Nothing to it.
I mean, not much. Blood shield +1. I mean, doesn't really do much for me, but well, I'll take it. Worst case scenario, I can sell it and make some monies over that.
Very well.
Then I think we need to sleep 3 times.
Whatever you
Yeah, because if I think one rest is 8 hours long. You need to, I think, wait out 24 hours for little Mezzy to be back up again.
No siree.
1, it's 2, it's 3. Yeah. But according to how mask was, 8 times 3 tends to be 24.
What would you like?
We should be able to pick up again. And it is... Left cutscene. The end of it all. Which means we are certain that we meet the vampire mistress.
If you say so.
Hello, Mercy.
Welcome back. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Better is better, I see. Indeed. Thanks for your assistance in this difficult time. That is the part we have much to accomplish out in the world. I can show you. Yes, you should be. Yes, you should be indeed.
You are more than welcome in my
And
sight.
thanks to you, my daughter's vacant. I shall hold you dear in my heart. Yes, 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 yes. Praise me more.
Oh, it's a
Your true heroes of Drake, nothing could make me happier than ich stand as one amongst you. Yes, yes.
Nasty times are coming, I reckon.
Okay. We can take a quick walk back to the castle and see if something has happened there in the meantime.
Come on. Let's go whack something
And then we
evil.
go back into the city. Make it night and meet up the vampires on the
If that's what you want.
in the graveyard. See how it goes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Is there anything else that would be debatable? Not really. I guess we could go there first for a moment, before we make our grand decision. I do like to finish up everything else basically before I do it, because, well, you never know how hectic things might go later on, you know?
Whatever you desire.
Quite a few rather hectic moments in our near future. I should make sure that we're absolutely as best equipped and prepared as we can be. A bit more of a travel through the wilderness does not strike me as a bad choice per se. Of course, we should honor our decision, which strategy has so graciously made for us.
Do it.
Look at my little keep. Nothing but a good bit of coffee. Now then, Windspear Hills. Hello, Windspear Hills, it is I. Beast's Curse, your terror ends here. You'll be dead before my mother through in your head, monster. Tell me, monster, you have nerve for such a beast. Fight, now that your death is inevitable. Is it now? I think my death is inevitable, eh? Ah, that's a bold choice of words. Should really not threaten me. I don't like getting threatened. Makes me unpleasant to be around, let's just say.
What goes on here? Many a strange thing has been told. The events of the past few moments still to the
Jesus. Ah. Why you did you change shape so readily? Why you slain this beast that become man? Appears that I have been tricked into killing these knights. That is the conclusion I've come to. Now the priests of Helm will not believe what has happened. They will seek justice. Only your heads will suffice. As dire news indeed. What do you suggest we do? I suggest that you take sanctuary with me until you can discover how this unfortunate event came to pass. Sure. Hospitality sounds good. Go behind me. The cabin is but a short distance south of here. I will meet you there. Now, of course, before we go outside and continue this, we shall go exploring. And find if we can find anything else to pick up. Ah, how strange though. What a strange little thing to happen, isn't it? Some people shape-shifted into looking very much like monsters and threatening us. Not really a good choice, no matter if you're a monster or a man, mind you. Judging our party is most definitively not one of weaklings that you can just threaten. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that is probably the dumbest choice you could make. I mean, it's pretty simple to understand, isn't it? You know, there's a group of people in front of you, and they're heavily armed and armored, and so, might be in your very own best self-interest to start on the right foot, let's just say. They might not be the sort of, you know, patient, willing to listen to you kind of adventurers. They might be the I'm going to lob off your head if you fucking insult me kind of adventurers. If you can call them adventurers at that point is highly debatable. Then again, technically speaking, you know, what was it called? Nowadays I think they called the Death Tree. Before I ever called the something. I can't find the word apparently. Basically the adventurer group that dear little Papa Baal was part of, when he was still immortal. These motherfuckers were most definitively evil as fuck. Still were considered proper adventurers. There's a dead body there. Interesting. I see like there's much näher. The Windspear Cabin. Gonna be our end goal for the moment. Doesn't really seem like we need to get involved with this. Wages of the audience. Dispatching these creatures was well and truly easy. Perhaps so, perhaps so. Are we not amazing in combat? In these frail and hairless skins? Hairless perhaps, but frail? Perhaps you should speak for yourself. No, do not fight amongst yourselves. There are plenty to struggle against without turning upon each other. Indeed, I readily agree. You would. Anything you say is perfectly acceptable to you. You will know where your loyalties lie. Just because you are bitter about being too weak to lead, you question everyone that follows as they should. Just not bickering. Have I not made myself clear? Indeed. Bad form for back to be as such. Are we worried about appearance when it is no more permanent than the shifting of day and night? Here we go with the philosophical questions again. Can you not just be happy with the hunt? Must you analyze us all? Excuse me, I need assistance, you know, just asking. Desperate, stupid kiddings. No change of self-worth outside of combat. But you know, I've never engaged one in anything but combat. Sit in the bearing, the way they hold their tails. I cannot. Hanging the tails is what they said in yesterday. Hello, things. Want to talk? Know yourself in the morning lately? Said I'm going to kill him. Oh, you're not. You must have blood. Take it from these whelps here. Yeah, the kind we're hunting after all. The hunt, I had forgotten. Meat for all. Pretty clothes for the masquerade. Yes, they are ideal. Look about our size, and we do go through so many sets of clothing each night. What changed before you change, you would not have the problem. Are you quite through? I'll believe you now. I'm afraid you won't be going anywhere. Ever be stopped playing with the food? You feel a bit peckish. Yes, enough of the chat. Finally. Not eating a thing you touch. You really tick me off, you know. Yes, I actually do. I really got to kill something. Look at little werewolfies.
Here! This isn't working.
Made it fair, nobody is surprised.
I stand amongst the righteous. Me, I can stand on the head of a bin as well.
You're following me?
Working.
Yes, you are.
And there's 40! This isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working.
You require my counsel, yes?
I'm not too worried.
40!
These are not the worst Liker tropes.
This isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working. And there's 40! This isn't working. This isn't working.
Could you please kill them a bit faster? You're kinda running out of health there, and you're kinda trapped. As for now, your existence is kinda important to us. Meaning that if you die, you're in trouble. Thank you. Thank you for not outright bloody dying. That was, to put it mildly, quickly getting uncomfortable. However, all is well in the world. We have survived once more. Without dying, even. Yeah, not too far away. Fair enough game, fair enough indeed. Okay, continue a little journey. Already found a few things going on here that are not what? I didn't see any enemies. Oh, we did. Pancake. One of those really hard to see. Also not worth nearly as much in XP as one would hope. Okay. Well, we're making good progress here. We've seen quite a bit. And what we have seen so far is suspicious as fuck. It's we're putting it mildly in it. Seems to be quite a few creatures around that seem to be randomly shape-shifting. I mean, apart from the lycanthropes, you know, basically that is their defining attribute, basically. The fact that they can indeed do so. Oh, it's not that normal for knights to do so. The average human knight, that is. They do not tend to turn into random fucking beasts. For the most part. An orc. Hello. Hello, my little orkies. Goodbye, little orkies. You will die a horrible death.
Righteousness shall prevail!
Fucking barbarians. At least the little lady has some fun with that. Some arrows, I mean, I guess. Nazi would be kinda happy if having some arrows around. I would presume. Animation. Creatures screaming in the darkness of the fog of war. That's normally not a good sign.